Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 1 connected through a serial cable, network cable and band cable. Network cable is for VNC. Serial cable is to have a safety connection to Minicom serial terminal in case anything else fails. And the band cable is for connection to a breadboard. You also see Raspberry Pi camera for video stream with a few seconds delay. And this is the breadboard with several projects. This is the latest. This is analog to digital converter. This is I2C, control of some electronics, and this is current, a digital to analog converter, which is well, supposed to work and very much different to these two projects. This seems to be harder to implement. It has two digital to analog converters on board. Works through a special SPI, serial peripheral interface protocol. And there is immediately the problem. SPI has 4 signals. It has clock, negative chip select, and it has master input slave output and master output slave input. With this device, clock and negative cable select or chip select are there. However, the master input slave output and master output slave input are combined. Hence there are only 3 wires. And then of course one for the LED here. And the problem is now how to implement it. Well, I've looked at some information, and it turns out that I can set an option. But contrary to this device hasn't been used much, at least not that I can see on the internet. So that is going to be a challenge. It will be in Python for now, because the information that I do see is specifically mentioning Python. So we will see if the driver, the library, which I already used, because this is the same. This uses the same driver. I programmed this project in Python, so this will be in Python for now as well, and maybe I can find something for using in C as well. But for now, let's find out if things indeed are able to work. So let's go to screencast and see how software is being set up or not. Right. First things first. This is everything for the Raspberry Pi camera, and this is the view of the camera, and it has a few seconds delay. So everything you see happened actually 4 seconds ago. Then the Minicom terminal. Let's see. Well, here I noticed that I have no network interface active, and Unfortunately, the cable has no clip anymore to get locked, so here I got it fixed. And this is the common boot sequence of everything getting started, including VNC. And here you can see that I once again enabled VNC on another device, which is once again on Android tablet. And let me see, yeah, shows the full configuration. Am I going to do something with it during this episode? Don't know yet. Well, needless to say, this is the full view of the image, and yeah, then this is much better. Excuse me for that. And the lighting, because when I turn away the lighting, it is not nice to see. Needless to say, oscilloscope which is not connected yet. Good idea to put it to the SPI mode, because SPI, it will be, despite the fact that it's 3 wires. Mentioning the 3 wires, this is the schematics for now. So MISO, master input slave output, MOSI, master output slave input, they are combined here, going straight to pin 8, digital input. And that was the tablet, the Android that complained about the battery voltage. Anyway, alright, let's go find out, because this is not to be changed. This is an existing program for this one. So I am going out of here. I say copy GPIO line to GPIO 3 wire dot Python. Now I can safely go change things. Then going to the SPI device on GitHub, and there it says, okay, how do I use 3 wire? Well, it turns out that under configuration options there is a 3 wire boolean which has to be set, and it turns out that if I say okay, I can do get options and I can do set options. Using those 2 will do fine. First get options which is set, then set options to set 3 wire, then get options to see if set wire or if 3 wire is indeed set, to check out. And the question is though, how to do that? Because here device set options I haven't seen yet, so this is what I'm going to ignore. It has no meaning for this program, for this project. Okay. This is when in VI keyboard settings go wrong, but anyway, here it is. Then let's say spidev dot device and then I would figure get options. Okay, dot get options. Is this correct? Not sure what a CB completion callback. Don't know, haven't seen it in any example yet. And another point is, how do I print this on screen? Because just getting it doesn't say anything. And looking at all this, I assume I will have to set it into some variable. Yeah, SPI device. So what I figure is that I say something like SPI options is, and then I say print that should be S, then here SPI. Yeah, sometimes I hate VI for this. SPI options is SPI options. So I have no clue if this is going to work at all. Another thing is, of course, that I should delete everything else. And here they say SPI is something, so this is open. Oh, that is nice. If there's an open command, I might use that. But here they don't. Functions open. No, this is spidev. Yes, they do. Open, okay, which is mentioned right here as a function. Here they say this is from the class. So I'm not quite sure how to do this, but we'll see. I have removed now most other things from the old package. This doesn't all matter, but keeps in mind what I might have to do. I'm not sure what this is going to do, so let's save this and start this. See whatever happens. Line 37, which is here. Okay. New try. Okay. So this doesn't work. Then I go to line 16 and I will remove spidev. See if that is an improvement. And this is the disadvantage of not having examples. channel is already in use, I'm ignoring that. But device is not defined. So whatever they do with class, let's see what let's see if this is better. And no, this is not going to work this way. So SPI device and get options are part of it, but I'll have to find out how this exactly is going to run, how to use it. Right, and then things turn out for not so good, because when I look at GitHub, it turns out to have a JS spy device.js. It is JavaScript, and this also is an installation command specifically for JavaScript, and I'm not using JavaScript at all. So this is also typically not Python. This is entirely JavaScript. So my enthusiasm is much tempered now. I can get it to work, most likely, but not this way. So I have to start all over again. And yes, this is supported for RaspberryPi, BeagleBone Black, RaspberryPi mine, my project, but I'm not doing JavaScript. Ouch. I have to look further for any other thing, and yes, SPI device is something entirely different than spidev. So I have to see how I can implement anything like this, but certainly this is not the way, unfortunately. And then apparently I have a bit confusion, but it seems to be possible anyway with the current spidev driver. 3-wire is what I'm looking for. So I have to not use spy mode or spy max speed, just spy dot 3-wire is true. Slave input, slave output, signals shared. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this, these two, delete, delete, spidev, now why is this going wrong? Spidev dot 3-wire is true. That should do it. And then this doesn't really matter. But using the rest of the spy stuff, everything should be possible. Let's now take a look at the other one that I reserved. So here they use, we use SPI open. Now I'm not quite sure how that is going to work out. SPI open should then be alright. Looking further in this specific code, let me enlarge this window. Is, by the way, not saying master input slave output specifically, but digital write. And receiving all data. So, right, this was, by the way, for the LED, I think. ID on, LED on, LED off. And I'm reasoning just like that. This is all correct, proven to be correct. Yes, this is GPIO out, so that is for concern of this LED, and one LED that is still here somewhere, I think this one, for this wire. So there's pulse modulation, not SPI. And then I should have this something like this. So let me just say this stuff. Copy and put it here as in paste. As for the rest, that may just as well go. But I think this is good. How to go on, that's not a question. But this has been confusing enough. Two very different packages that share the same setting, and with internet you have to be very careful what you're looking for and what you're finding. Is either one the same or not? And that's the big question. So for now, best I can do, I save this, I think. Let's see if this actually runs as I expect. Does it give? Oh, look at that. True is not defined. Change it to 1. So here or just have it like 3 wire then. If it's not Boolean, then the Boolean part is only in the other package and not here. That could be true. No kidding. And this is strange, because here I use mode, I use max speed in the same way. Look here. spidev open and spidev mode I used. I did, right? No. Yeah, SPI open. And SPI is then spidev. Oh, now I know what I do wrong. Wait, I could make a mistake here. Let's comment this out and let's here say, alright, SPI dot 3 wire. How about that? Because this is an instantiation of spidev, and here they use open, not on the other one. Alright. Right. Now they are going wrong here, but not on 3 wire. So that one has been solved. Yes, that one has been solved. Good. And I'm going to leave it at that. And with all good intentions to use VNC via the tablet, to use an oscilloscope for something that is not programmed yet, and struggling with a driver library that is not the one that I have to use, making things rather complicated. So for now, I finally seem to have found the way, and maybe next time, hopefully next time, I manage to solve everything. For now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. You can support this blog by making a small donation via PayPal or Wired. You can also show some support by becoming a patron and have your name mentioned. Your name mentioned as a supporter, of course. This will be continued. So for more progress, see you next time. For now, thank you, bye bye. And by the way, you can find everything, including the URL of my website with lots of pictures and links under this video. Have a nice day.